Out of Focus, episode 64.
Oh, shit.
65?
65 or 66.
We're up there.
Oh, damn.
And we got Uncle T-Rail here, man.
Yeah,
Welcome back to the pod.
I'm about to get like him real quick.
First of all, see,
It's cough.
like, bro, like he copying me, like it's
Nah,
all
what's
good.
crazy?
He came out the door. He came out the house like that this morning.
See, you feel me? Like, look at these kids,
And
man.
I took it off, I took it off to get him straight, but I'm throwing it back on again. Nah, it's
Come on,
crazy.
Get your shit together.
It's crazy. I started this back at No Jumper, if you don't remember. When
I
first
don't remember.
When I first cut
I
my
don't.
shit off. And I think, like...
You came with the
you
nasty
made
flat top.
You made it...
I mean,
nah.
you came with the nasty cut.
Twisties.
No, that
It
was
was
because I
nasty.
didn't have the waves yet, But it's like I came with it, and you were making jokes, but in the corner of my eye, I kind of seen it. You're like, damn, that nigga's kind of fly now. Like I might have to
Bro,
run some shit like that.
I was upset you cut your hair because you look crazy.
Ever since Kelvin cut his hair out, he's been saying wait on his waves, and I haven't seen him.
Nah,
Well,
but
not-
wait.
I started growing it back out again. No, they
You don't have no waves.
No, where are
Not
yours at?
one.
Should we take these back off and do a wave check?
At least one.
I got a couple on top. The top
Wait,
comes in
who's
first.
got more waves right now?
Couple.
I for sure
ripples?
probably got more right now. You just cut yours off?
I just cut it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I'm like I know
I
it
don't
takes.
want him
It's not
to do
fair.
so much. Yeah, he look how just long it took him to do that. It's gonna take me even longer.
Cause I was
I'm
sitting there-
handicapped.
I was conversating with you and whatnot. Nah, but I for sure it's a good like 2-month process to get them in there. So I'm like,
It's been almost a year and a half, Kelvin, since you had short hair.
bro,
Bro,
I just cut my shit in like that was like July or something like that.
Hold on, you gotta show him your hair, bossa.
Oh, no. Not right now. I got a hat on.
He hasn't
What's
seen it since his
going
It's
dye.
blonde, though. It's blonde.
Oh, so you going all Japan?
Ever since he went out there.
Oh, he
Yeah.
went all. Oh, so you went out in
Yeah.
Japan and got inspired?
I love the culture, man.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
I fucked
Okay.
around and started taking Duolingo classes for Japanese and shit.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Just to understand the language and shit.
Before you were out there, or like after you got
After
back?
I got out there, because I was like, damn, the culture here is fire.
Yeah.
I'd love it out there.
But you never had any dyed hair eras?
No.
Just the nose
Never?
piercing?
Yeah, that's it.
You never dyed your hair?
No.
You wanted to?
For what?
I'm asking.
Nah, hell
Not even
nah.
for like a costume or Halloween
I mean, I don't know.
costume?
I don't feel like it fit my whole aesthetic.
Hmm.
I can see you
know.
with the blonde joint.
And what is your aesthetic?
My aesthetic?
Yeah.
I mean, I would say I don't know. But I
It
don't think
changes,
it's blonde
right?
hair.
It's not blonde.
Yeah, because when you got out the car today, I thought you were still dressed up for Halloween because Halloween was yesterday.
Okay.
So I was
So
just like,
you don't appreciate our do rag look because you can't
You
do
thought
it.
you thought this was a costume.
Cultural appropriation.
wait, I can't wear.
Yeah, you can't wear.
I can't
it.
wear one,
Yeah,
no.
you can't wear.
No,
it.
you can't.
Ah,
Why would I
Who
wear
was-
one though?
What,
What
what was
is?
that one rapper, Spooky
Eminem did
Blacker
it,
or
right?
some shit? Like, there's white people that be wearing do-rags just to be wearing them.
But is the do-rag meant for waves, or is there any?
Yeah, that's-
is there any other reasoning?
It's only for like waves or like braids to like lay your hair down or so it doesn't get messed up when you sleep. Like if you got like
I
a
can't get waves if I
retwist
put
or-
that on.
I mean, if you get braids,
don't work
then again,
Yeah.
This doesn't create waves. Like it doesn't just magically create
I'm
waves.
trying to be dipping up in some motion. Come on, man.
Now if you what is it like permanent or whatever? If you get your hair curly,
Yeah.
then
I barely got hair, man. I gotta go back to get another op.
I mean, but if you cut it down and you start brushing it and putting the product in,
You
it,
probably have those,
Your
like-
hair start growing, dog.
like those Klay Thompson waves. Like you got like 3 thick waves on the top, but
Yeah.
they're not really like
So
Yeah.
when you cut your hair, you cut it for the Halloween costume,
Yeah, I did.
and you were Nelly.
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
Whoa!
Whoa!
I was just gonna give you your flowers about how
How you say hater in Japanese?
I haven't learned that yet.
I was gonna give you your flowers on how crazy you and the fam go.
Love you.
I was like, you honestly, you low-key look like Nelly for a
Need
second.
you.
I did a double take. I was like,
I
wait a
low
second.
key look like Nelly.
Yeah.
You
Paul.
just need a little weight on you.
I
Paul.
was just a little weight. Man, so I was,
But
so I
who-
was handsome out there.
I mean,
I never said Nelly was handsome.
I was just
You
saying
think
I was
Nelly's handsome?
out there. No, I just said I was handsome out there.
but do you think Nelly's handsome?
I mean, he's a cool guy. You know what I mean? He's doing his thing.
Is it? Why
That's a crazy question.
Wait, is it crazy?
We're talking about.
Can we not call men handsome? Is that
Yeah,
gay?
we think we could have talked
Is
about
that
that.
gay that you saying that you're a handsome young man? I could say that.
A young man.
See,
But
I feel
asking
like
directly if someone's handsome, I feel like is.
Pause.
I don't. Yeah.
He dressed up for him as Halloween. What's more positive than that? What are you talking about?
Nah,
He dressed up as another man.
that's Halloween though. All you're doing is dressing up as somebody else. I'm like, I hope he's not. I feel like it's more.
No, you're not talking.
I feel like it's more pause if he dressed up as a girl.
No, you're not talking.
I was trying to get a raise.
You're the ultimate dick rider.
Who were you 2 years ago, Trell?
You're a dick rider.
Hey, man.
Damn, let's just pause the whole episode.
Yeah.
You just swinging on balls. This nigga dressed up as Adam. You a bitch.
You wouldn't do that?
You
As
created. You had you had a ball cap on.
Yeah. Content.
Content.
Yeah. Like what you guys were doing
ain't
this
no like
Halloween,
what you
last
guys are
Halloween,
doing.
the week Halloween before that.
Oh, bro. So you was swinging on nuts. How was it like back then? You thought you had to swing on nuts?
Hey, man. It was
He was swinging on them bad too.
it was fun.
You was jungle
Fun
gym
time.
bitches.
Fun time.
There was a fun time swinging on nuts. Huh?
That would be kind of like you dressing up as Tyga for Halloween, huh?
That would be the equivalent.
Yeah.
And then if I did
But
that,
while you're
you guys are gonna be like, "Damn, you a bitch."
I definitely would probably have some jokes
Like,
for
bro,
you.
like you really lost your mind. You dressed up as the nigga.
But it'd be like Lime in the Coconut era Tyga, or like
Twist it all up.
yeah, like a different generation, because
That's still crazy though.
Yeah,
You was
it is.
working there.
I
was
feel like
working
that's
there.
why it's like
So it was big. He forever big. You little bro forever.
Forever.
You dressed up as guy. You can never say nothing.
I was trying to get the raise.
You wanna be me? Yeah, go ahead.
But
bro.
do you think you think that was weird for him?
Nah, that was weird.
You also got all the tattoos. Like, how long did that shit take?
You know that
to
was
get the
weird.
tattoos.
Was it
drawn?
weird?
You got the tattoos too. You
How long did that
It's
take
weird.
to get
You're
it drawn?
weird.
on you?
It took a minute.
You're weird.
But we had a Halloween costume contest in the office.
But there was not even no
Yeah.
prize though.
what?
wasn't
It's
me.
power, money, respect right there.
You might have lost some respect.
You lost a lot of respect that day.
Oh man,
He probably was
fuck
like
no,
this. He probably was like, this nigga so gay, dog.
Oh shit,
Oh my goodness,
All right,
bro.
well, y'all got me on that. All right, man.
No, I do appreciate.
Nah, we got it. He said it wasn't no prize.
I appreciate how involved you got with it.
Because I didn't dress
You
up.
went
this
all
year.
the way.
That was like probably the only time I've ever really done
In like years.
Halloween
You were committed.
to like
You
full
were, you
extent.
committed,
Yeah.
and you decided on that.
I had a makeup artist come.
Fuck Batman. Fuck Spider-Man. Fuck the Joker.
At the time,
Fuck all that. You went your big home.
I'm gonna be my boss.
I'm gonna be my
I'm gonna
boss.
get this
I'ma
raise.
be my boss. All right, we gonna get off that. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get off that, man.
All right, I got no defense. I'm just
Yeah,
taking it
yeah,
on.
yeah.
Like, all right, bro, y'all
He's
got me.
doing
Y'all
the
got me,
rope-a-dope
man.
right there.
He
Like, damn, when he gonna stop talking about it? All right,
I was
we
like,
gotta
I
stop
shouldn't have
talking
brought
about
up
you.
Nelly. Fuck, man. I really set myself up for that one.
No. Nelly is cool, man. I love dressing up for Halloween, man. I love what Heather be doing too, man. She'll come with some ideas and she'll ask me, do I want to do of certain things? And I'll be like, yeah, I'll do that. I'll fuck with that one. And then,
So what are some that she comes with? You're just like, nah, that's out.
she hasn't really came up with nothing. I'll be like, it's out.
Nothing
We come up
crazy.
with it kind of together. She be like, what you want to do as a family? I'll blurt out a couple things and then she be like, okay, she'll know where I want to go with it.
Mm.
And then boom. I think this year the Proud Family, I think, was my idea.
That was
But
a good one.
as soon as I say the Proud Family, like, she gonna get all the shit, do the research
Yeah.
and all the shit.
Yeah, because we did that Sexy Red costume
Uh-huh.
video, and I was really impressed on how far she took it.
Mm-hmm.
Like the chain,
Yeah.
bro. She does it all, and she
The
got,
outfit in itself, she actually wore that outfit. Sexy Red actually wore that outfit to the BET Awards, and the car we was in, Sexy Red actually rented that car for a video.
Huh.
That exact outfit and car.
That exact outfit and that whip.
So
I
do you
respect
think she
that.
won Halloween? Because I feel like Halloween now, like, it's definitely changed with social media and Instagram.
I feel like it's not even about kids and trick or treating no more. It really is about partying and
that's
the
what
girls
Benny the Butcher was saying.
Yeah, the girls
outfits,
definitely has took Halloween from the kids.
Yeah.
They've taken it. You know what I'm saying?
For
But
sure.
Instagram give you like it's more like you can get a little bit more creative. You know what I'm saying, with Instagram, because you can show like the pictures, the video, how in depth
or
you want
your
to
reference
get to it.
who I was.
Yeah, like this is
yeah.
it. Like, okay, I'm this person. Then you show the swipe. You're like, oh, you really look like that person.
Yeah.
Like, cause you can't go to a Halloween party. Like, I can't go to a Halloween party dressed as Nelly. And I'm like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
If I had that outfit on, I'd be like, who are you?
I think that everyone would know by this.
If you
little
had-
thing.
If I had the
Yeah.
thing on, if I had the thing on, yeah, maybe it'd probably be a couple people like. Who
I feel like
what the fuck is
some of the
you
younger kids maybe would be like, who is this?
Huh?
nigga?
Yeah, like so it definitely give you a chance to give that, like, you know,
The
that
comparison
perspective, the
pic, yeah.
comparison,
Yeah.
yeah, that comparison.
So were
for
you big
sure.
on Halloween or whatever before, Heather, or was
No.
she like bringing the Halloween spirit out of you?
Me and her wasn't really big on Halloween.
What?
So it was more some like family shit to bring the.
Yeah, it's like
Whole
I
family
see. Well,
involved,
matter of
and it
fact,
was like-
who really got me into it like was Fabulous. So shout out Fab. He's done everything that a family can do. Like, he's done the Flintstones, the Jetsons, the Proud Flame. He's done every single thing. So right now I'm really just following in Fabulous footsteps. Because
That's
if
all
you go see everything he's done for Halloween with his family, he's done every single family cartoon ever.
Because growing up as a kid, what's Halloween like in the 50s?
It's a struggle.
Is it scary? Like really scary?
No, it's
Or
not
is
a-
it like do kids go out? Like
yeah, like people were trick or treating, like kids trick or treat, like but it's not like super in depth costumes. You feel me? Paint your face,
Yeah.
throw some fake Dracula teeth in. Everybody vampires. Everybody a ghost.
Zombies.
Yeah, like throw some dirty shit on and go out here and ask for candy. That's basically all we wanted to do is ask for
Facts.
candy.
Just be out there with a
little
pillowcase.
Yeah, or a little bag, you know what I mean, grocery bag, and trying to ask for candy, get as much candy as you. That was all we could. But when we start getting older, we start snatching the candy.
I remember.
Especially when
Candy
they leave
bag.
it out. They say
No,
take
No,
you-
one.
if you were
snatching the
trick-or-treating,
kids-
I would snatch your
snatching
bag.
the kids' bags. Yeah. I was like, I remember that shit in
I
middle
never
school.
did that.
Snatching the bag, homie, and run.
wow. So you actually did that though? You stole people's candy? Like you?
I did it once, and then I was like, "This is burnt."
You
out.
felt bad?
Yeah.
He's
This nigga
snacking on the
worked
candy
hard.
at that. I was like, damn.
This
I'm
shit ain't
going-
even taste good.
Yeah, don't hit
Nigga
this
worked
thing.
hard as fuck for this shit. Damn, just took his candy, man.
Little ass kid too.
So you can't do that shit no more. That was crazy. Other than that, no, it was pretty normal.
Okay. Well, shit. Yeah, because I also wanted to talk about getting off the Halloween subject. I want to talk about you and back on Fig recently. Had Wiz Khalifa on there.
Mm-hmm.
Had Savvy the Third on there.
Yeah.
And that was a funny ass episode because he didn't know not to eat all the Mr. Mushies.
No.
Yeah.
And we was so I'm so in tune to the show, like, you know what I mean. I'm just trying to make sure everybody stay on subject and we laughing and we joking. You know what I'm saying? I really just handed it to him just so, because, you know, it's just take it home and say back on
Yeah.
Fig, don't eat it right now, fool. You feel me? Like, but if you want to take a piece, cool, like a bar or whatever the case may be. But I thought he was he is kind of he watches the show
Yeah.
a lot. So the last time we did it, I would assume you knew, like, don't do a lot, you know, or at least ask, because it got the instructions on the back.
What,
But,
so he thought it was just straight regular chocolate, or he knew what it
he
was?
knew
but
what it
didn't know
was,
how
but
hard
he
it
don't
hit?
know it hit like that. I didn't either. That's why I ate it the first time, because, you know, a lot of like edibles and stuff like that, they don't hit like that.
Yeah,
You
Yeah,
gotta
that's
take
what we were
2,
talking
3
about. We're like
That's
one.
just a
We're
week.
like one
Yeah.
square now. I feel like
It's like,
one square had me cool.
But people are thinking they're eating them like edibles, like the chocolate things are edibles.
Yeah.
So I'm just picturing being Savvy Third taking a full fucking bar. These dudes are dressed up in masks, like they got face paint on,
whoa.
and you're on live. So imagine how trippy that would be being on mushrooms, the only one, and these guys are all fucking face painted, black eyes, like. I would have never been the same after
I didn't
that.
watch it. What did he start tripping?
Bro, he
out,
was
or?
tripping in the back, just
Oh fuck.
Man, he was gone.
and then
he
after
had to
Matchwife's
lay
story
down.
was hilarious too.
He just was standing there. He was fighting that shit. He was fighting it. You can't fight it.
How do you,
can't.
but how do you
Can't.
like?
You just gotta accept it.
How do you get him out your house? Like, what's the?
I didn't get. I just let him stay.
It's like, go ahead, sleep it off.
Stay the
Yeah,
night.
you know what I'm saying? He was just standing there. I'm like, bro, you can't fight. You gotta chill. Mac Bob like, man, just sit this nigga right here, man, and play some music. So I'm like, come on, bro, let's go back in the room, lay down, chill. You know what I'm saying? Put some music on, a little jazz or whatever, you feel me? Just chill out. I'm in there chilling with him now. I ain't even high. I'm like, he gonna break out of it, you feel me? Then he kind of like snapped out of it a little bit. Like, damn. He's like, bruh, this is crazy. And then he go to his car. I'm like, bro, don't pull off in your car, but I'm gonna let you sit right here. You know what I mean? Like, you kind of snapping out of it, but you know, just chill. So he got in his car, he just chilled right there. And I looked out the window. I'm talking about, nigga, it's 12:30. I look out the window, this nigga's still there.
His hands are on the wheel.
Cause I went and checked on him a couple times. You feel me? And then I'm on my phone, and while you on your phone, you lose track of time. So I go back to the window. He's still there. I'm like, this nigga's still here.
Well, that's
So I had to call his homies or whatever to come get him.
yeah. That's why I was so weak at MacWop's story, because this dude's just going through it, right? And he left the live stream like hour or two before, so I thought he had went home. So to see him just make it like a couple steps and was just there the whole time, man. I felt for bro, because I've been there before, having a bad fucking trip.
Yeah.
It's one of the worst. It's one of the worst feelings ever. I'm
He
surprised
tried to
bro
make
didn't
it back
throw
to
up.
the room, homie. And it didn't happen. He like, this ain't it. That wasn't the room. So, but yeah, when we did that the first time, Smack threw up. Smack threw up like 3 times. He couldn't take it. He like, bro, I gotta take a shit, bro. And then he went in there and forced himself to take a shit. And then he took a shit. He like, bro, nah, I feel better. Nah, I feel better. And we just laid down and we was chilling. Nigga, that was like a 4 or 6 hour trip. Nigga, after the stream, that's why I was in my grass and I was just looking like, woo. I'm like, nigga, this shit is crazy. I was zoned in. I'm telling you, I was Spider-Man, nigga, and I was Jesus.
Yeah, it's like he called himself Jesus. He's like,
man, I'm Jesus, because I was seeing shit shit was going crazy, and I was looking at it like, oh, look.
I'm actually seeing this.
I'm telling y'all, people be laughing at me, but I'm telling y'all, I've seen a fly come by me, slow motion.
Yeah, I was like, when you're
and then land on the table, like, and then look at me. And I was looking at him. We just looking at each other. But I'm asking shit in my head. I'm talking to him. Like, bruh. Like,
nonverbal communication with a fly is
telepathy,
crazy. Yeah.
Mind reading.
It was going crazy. We was locked in. Because I had something in my hand from the eat. I think you know what I'm saying? I had some nachos or something. And he looking at me. I'm looking at him. I'm like, don't fly. Don't even try to come close. You dead. And he looking at me. I'm looking at him. And he's grooved. I ain't seen him since. Nah, but that shit was cool, man. I love
because
it.
I mean that's one thing you kind of have to deal with, like live streaming, right? Is not getting too fucked up or too off or too high off of edible or shit like
I
that.
couldn't help it with Wiz.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like that shit.
You can't, because you can't function, and then you can't keep it up. But at this point, like, when you live streaming, the people, the kids or whoever, they all looking at you. They don't give a shit. They like, this nigga high. They all laughing at you. You feel me? Like, you might do a couple things, but you won't stream though. So if we doing like a regular interview or something like that, it's kind of like, what am I watching? What am I doing? But if it's live, I think it's more like, it's cool.
It's a little more acceptable.
Yeah,
I can get fried an episode.
Yeah, you can do it. It's a little bit more acceptable. But if it's pre-recorded, that shit is not acceptable at all, for real. But I was high as a kite though. with Wiz. It was gone.
You have to smoke if he's in the building.
But I'm like, he's like a chain smoker. Like,
it was 3 hours. It was nonstop. Nonstop.
Did you top out? Did you tell him no?
And hell no, I didn't tell him no.
But you get to that point where it's like, damn, I really don't want to hit this again.
No,
but then you don't want to look like a bitch.
Yeah, it's like you had to hit it. So you're like, damn, like,
damn. Nah, I have my own joint. He don't pass the joint.
Oh, for real.
You get your own joint. All that passing the shit is out. That's real smoker shit. But you know what I'm saying? Shout out Wiz, man. That was a great episode. Was chilling. We were high, man. But shout out Heather too, because she saved the day. You know what I'm saying? She saved the day there. she definitely seen us zoned out, and she a real smoker too. So they smoking, so it don't phase her. So she just doing, she looking at him, they looking at her. You know what I'm saying? She just start asking them questions like, "Fuck it, these niggas high." Like I ain't really high like that, cause she wake up with the joint and the coffee. You know what I'm saying?
That's
doing
a
the
fire
same-
combo.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? A joint and the
That was
coffee and
the-
just be on one. So I ain't that. She gotta pass me the you know what I mean, for me to even, you feel me?
Yeah.
Because I can't twist and do nothing like that.
So going into like Wiz coming over for Back on Fig, like, do you still get like jitters or nervous or anything like for guests like that?
Yeah, a little bit. You would want everything to kind of be prepared. You know what I'm saying? Preparation is everything. But then again, I beat myself up about that. I'm like, preparation? Like, I don't need no preparation. Who would I do for what? Like, I'm gonna ask you this, that, and other. You feel me? But then again, I'm like, sometimes you get on there and it's almost like writer's block. You feel
Like
me?
freeze
like,
up.
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
like, fuck. Like, what to ask? Like, you know, and you don't got it right in front of you, so you kind of gotta be prepared. You have to be prepared. But sometimes I'll be trying to just like make sure I could freestyle it, like, and kind of prepare myself that way. It's not always gonna be notes around me.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Or I ain't gonna have, maybe my phone might have died. Like, what am I gonna do? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I kind of, that's the only thing I beat myself up about, like kind of doing it on my own. You know what I mean? But you know, I'll get jitters a little bit because it's just a preparation thing.
Yeah, like sometimes I'll be bummed out on like topics I missed out or questions that I should have asked after the fact, where people be like commenting like, "Oh damn, I wish you would have asked him about that, about this," because I feel like right now the content space when it comes to interviews or having just guests on, like all the basic questions are always going to be asked 10 times over now. You know, so it's like I feel like if you want to make yourself stand out, you got to be on some Nardwuar shit where it's like I'm gonna bring up some real specific ass shit to make you really dive into a topic.
Yeah.
But now it's just like with this, what I figured out, like I don't even, with the streaming shit too. But I'm gonna go back into the one-on-one interview shit too. Now it should be way better. Because what I learned with this is like I don't give a fuck about those questions. You know what I mean? Like everybody's asked, and I'm not trying to figure out what question did somebody else didn't ask. I really don't care. I want to laugh and joke with you. I want to laugh, joke. You know what I'm saying? I want to show people your personality, and you know maybe something might come up, and maybe we might get into a deep topic. We'll touch on it. And then I'll transition right back into laughing and joking and just fucking around and showing the people a different way.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, you know, like talk shows do and shit. Like you come on there, everybody clapping, it's fun.
Just having a conversation.
Yeah, like
the late night
what
shows.
Yeah, like it's just like random ass, stupid ass questions. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like some random ass shit. Like, what do you think about that? Or what do you think about this? Like, that's kind of like my approach to this shit now. I ain't trying to see, you know, who killed such and such, and like,
Or, yeah, just
that shit is weak, bitch. I don't want to know about that shit. Like, I don't care about that shit. So, you know, and then too is like, you know, with artists like that, it's kind of like, damn, you don't want to be like, oh, so how was it growing up in Pittsburgh? Like,
Yeah. Like you're not
yeah.
doing a formal interview, a one-on-one, but you still want to get those like gold nuggets of
The
like
little
cool
gems.
info. But it's like it's kind of hard with an artist like Wiz because the bigger they are, the more interviews they've done.
Yeah.
This is like they're seasoned as fuck on this shit. It's like, what are you gonna ask me that I haven't been asked already?
Yeah.
how many bitches you fucked, nigga, this year? I asked some wild shit. If I get you laughing and joking, maybe I can say some shit like that.
Yeah.
It depends on where I'm at with it. Like,
No, that's facts.
and how many bitches you didn't ran through? You feel? I know you got a girlfriend right now. How long you been with the bitch? Like,
How joking
you know what I
together.
mean?
You like to
Like-
apply some pressure on them?
No. I just pretty kept it cool already because he was already with us on that other platform. You know what I mean? Like we pretty much was doing it on there, and then he went on AD shit, just chilling. You feel me? Like, so it's right, like you said, it's like really, what the fuck I'm finna ask you?
Yeah.
Come on here, like, he has a project out, we promoting, and then that's what I'm there for. We
Yeah.
gonna laugh and joke, and then I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna reset the room. Hey, but check this out. Go get his. Go get this. Go get that. Hit the link in the chat. You feel me? Go listen to this. Go listen to that. That's all it's for. Like learn, just looking and learning, especially from like the Kais and knots and all of that stuff. Like that's where it's leaning into. They just want to have fun. I don't want to be in this deep ass interview and want to know like who your cousin killed yesterday. Like I don't give a fuck. You feel me? People want to see you have fun, joke, laugh. Like Kais and not on this motherfucker cooking. Like that shit is tight.
Have you been tuned into his jail stream right now?
That shit is tight.
You fuck with it?
I fuck with it.
I wanted to get your opinion on that. That was one of my topics. Because we all seen it. He's doing 24/7. He's on like day 5
7
now.
days.
Yeah.
7 days in prison or whatever.
Having Drewski come through, slide him some burgers.
Do you feel like? Because I was entertained off rip, but these are kind of questions I was asking myself last night after I watched it. I was just like, do you feel like it's kind of glorifying prison?
See, a lot of people is hating on him now. You got a lot of comedians, other comedians, haters. You know what I mean? That's what I would call you. A lot of people in the industry that will, that's kind of like, coming out saying different shit about him because he's big. Of course, he's going to go viral if you say something about him. Mm-hmm. But all these people, these different people that's coming out saying shit about him has done the same thing. They've done jail skits. You know what I mean? They've had funny moments talking about jail or whatever the case may be. Had a family member that was in jail or whatever. Like it's funny. You know what I mean? Like it's funny. Like that shit is not glorifying jail. You feel me? That shit is not glorifying jail. That shit is funny. That's just like a nerdy kid going to jail and what would happen to a bunch of nerdy kids in jail and what the fuck y'all be doing. Just kind of pretty much making fun of this shit. Like this shit is corny, but we in here, we having fun together. You know what I mean? It's not really glorifying jail. You can't glorify jail like that. My friend, is not happening in jail, and everybody that's watching that shit knows that.
Well, that's what they were saying. Like there was somebody saying like adults probably get that more so than like kids.
Like
they're
could they
saying
misconstrue that?
They're saying like maybe like middle schoolers or like high schoolers might think like
it's a party in there.
Like, prison's cool.
It's like I got homies that went to jail. Like like maybe if I go in, you know what I mean? It's like it would be that like me and all the homies are pretty much just like kicking it again. And
like what you said, they're doing stuff that's.
But how old are you? Like to.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, you would have to be
because
like,
put yourself in a 13, 14-year-old.
That's what I was gonna say.
You know what I'm saying? Put yourself back there, like, and you seen that. Would you still think jail was cool? Like just knowing, just common sense, knowing what you know.
Me? Nah. But I was like, there was niggas that I knew in like middle school and high school that were some real dumbasses that were just probably like, nigga, my cousin's in jail, like, bruh, my uncle in there, like, like. It's not that they would enjoy it, but they're just like, jail ain't shit to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, but it was a lot of ignorant motherfuckers like doing that too. You feel me?
So that's why I'm like, I feel like it's not on Kai Cenat, or I feel like he's not like appropriating jail and making it seem like it's this cool thing. I feel like
so if you got motherfuckers like Dave Chappelle doing that shit, you got motherfuckers like Eddie Murphy doing that shit. You got all these other comedians and people that's already done this shit, movies that's already done this shit. What is the difference? Yeah, he's doing it his way.
Well, the difference is the audience. Fun. The difference is the audience. When a comedian does a jail skit, they're doing it to an adult audience. A movie, it's pretty much if it's PG-13, R-rated movie or whatever, it's for a more older audience. I think that's the whole issue.
And I feel like jail/prison is never portrayed in like a positive light. Like you look at like
it's never seemed as fun. Huh?
Yeah, the show Beyond Scared Straight. The underlying message with that is
you don't want to.
Kids, don't go to jail. This is what could happen to you, or like, don't act out, or else you'll get put in jail.
But how do we know his audience is all underage kids? I mean, how do we know
you
that?
Have to think.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, he's
we
so
just
big.
Assuming though.
Yeah, we are.
He's so big. I would expect. He's got a decent amount. Yeah, I can't say they're all little kids because I've watched this shit like.
Exactly.
I love it.
But I would definitely say his demographic is somewhere between like.
Why would you say that? Because he's short?
What? No.
I'm trying how are we figuring out his demographic?
If you think about his platform, the type of content that he's producing, and his age in itself,
it's comedic shit. So Nick Cannon is 15 and 17. He does the same shit.
But
also,
I'm thinking
he's
Nick
been doing it
Cannon's
for his whole career.
Yeah, but Nick Cannon's audience also kind of grew up with him, so I'm thinking Nick Cannon's audience is probably a little older than Kai Cenat's. Thinking the age that Kai Cenat's at himself, what is he like 20?
22,
21,
23.
something like that. So he started this a few years ago, so you got to think his demographic and the people that are following him are around his same age, no older than I'm thinking like 35 to like 45. You know what I mean? It's like for the most part, the core followers are on these platforms, Twitch, this, that, and the other, and it's going to be those younger gamers that are high school, college-ish, you know?
Also, the guests that he gets on are like, you know, like people that are popping right now, like it's like the Yachty's, Drewski.
Yeah, it's very like.
And if anything,
so equivalent to being poppy, you gotta have a younger audience.
No, I think to the like to argue like, oh, if he's like influencing little kids, it's like, yo, where are their parents to tell them not to fucking watch Kai Cenat? If you're too young to watch Kai Cenat, then you're too young to watch Kai Cenat. You know, it's like,
I don't like that excuse because kids can find anything.
Kids can
but
find,
still, it's like okay,
anything.
because I mean, I feel like he probably does have some sort of young audience, but he's not making content for young audiences.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
The majority of Twitch users are not finna be 15 to 17 years old, dog. They're our age. They are in their 20s. They are looking at this fucking content. There's no way. I have a daughter that's in high school. What do you like? What are you looking at? What do you like? What music is popping? Tell me all the artists, everything. What are you guys looking at? I'm saying, what are you doing at school? What's the dances? Tell me what y'all wearing at school. I'm all on her just to see. Like, and she watches the AMP shit. She watches that content, but that content still is wilding out. That content is all that other shit. Like, it's still the same shit, dog. Like, they looking at all the same shit. We looking at. She not looking at that stream either. She like, what the fuck? We not looking at that at school. Like, and this is a high school. This is, you know what I mean? Like, they not. It's a lot of kids that like that's not on that. And it's a lot of kids that's grew up that has they didn't grow up like we did either. They might be a little bit bougie. You know what I'm saying? They might be a little bit more sophisticated too. We are in our 20s, in our 30s, looking at this young nigga do bullshit in jail and laughing at him.
It's hilarious.
It's crazy.
It's great content.
It feels like high school lunch type shit.
Yeah.
Just,
bro, it's too funny, bro. Like, how old are you?
23.
23 years old. That's the niggas that's looking at that. No 14, 15-year-old is gonna even get that. Like, oh, jail. Like,
I'm sure
Drewski put a cheeseburger out his ass. They don't even know. Like, bro, they like, what is this? Do you think that's funny to a 15-year-old?
Yes,
like,
bro. 15, bro.
Drewski just put a cheeseburger out his ass. Nigga, it's nasty.
Seventh graders and eighth graders are watching all kinds of that. I guarantee you.
I think it might be funny, but yeah, it's also one of those things where it's like, I feel like a lot of the stuff I was consuming at that age, a lot of those jokes did go over my head for the most part. Or there's stuff where it's like, I'd go back and watch now, I'm just like, damn, I didn't even get half. Like, they made like hella adult jokes that just went straight over my head in high school.
Everything
like,
Jim Carrey was doing, I didn't know. I didn't know. But you go back and watch them Pet Detectives and all that shit, ridiculous. Even Simpson episodes, dumb, funny, Family Guy.
Those are all adults, though. Those are for adults, though. Those are adult cartoons.
They're adult shows, but it's still like
those,
the same way with like South Park. Like, my mom didn't want me watching South Park, and I didn't really get it at first, but it's like watching it now, that shit's hilarious, and I'm like, there's so much suggestive shit in there. Where it's
South
like,
Park is one of the ones.
It's wild. It's like, that's an adult show, but yeah, it's like, it
could go both ways though with Kai though. It could go both ways, and I see how some people is, you know what I'm saying, you know, fucking around saying he's glorified it, and then I could see how some people just saying this is funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I could see both ways. It could go both ways, but fuck it, man. He's a comedian. At least he's not out here just doing some wild weirdo shit to where we gotta kind of figure it out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? Where are you going with your creativity? Like,
I was,
you know,
like,
he's on the edge. He's doing his best shit.
So when is the Trell locked up live stream coming?
Yeah,
back on Fig.
I know, right?
Would you do that?
Oh God, I'll go over there right now.
Or
That's crazy. I'll go crazy. I'll make a whole gang in that motherfucker. He gonna be like, this nigga tripping. I'll make them niggas get tatted in that motherfucker. We come through tats on our faces and some other shit. Nigga, they gonna be like, oh, this nigga wild. We done fucked around and stabbed Kosh and all that.
Just take over his whole stream. Looking for his stream though. But I mean, one thing I can't appreciate is the production and kind of like how thought out this shit is.
Yeah.
Cause they got all these cameras set up. They got guests coming in.
Bro, audio's on point.
The one thing I can, like you said, is the thought and the creativity, the production, everything that he's putting into this is next level.
Yeah.
Like his little short film that he put out.
That shit was crazy.
Next fucking level.
Yeah.
Like, are we not paying attention? This young man is finna be a movie star.
Yeah. Even
everybody that he's placing in there finna be movie stars. Drewski is on ESPN commercials right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's finna be a star, dog. Kai Cenat, star. The whole team is just full of stars, bruh.
Yeah.
They bringing in these kids and they going all improv. It ain't no script.
Yeah.
They coming right in the door, all improv, and you got people locked in, tuned in. Are we not like we not looking at the talent?
It's like they're already media trained for live streaming.
But I think
like
that's
it's not
just
the talent. Are we not looking at a movie? Let's just say we not looking at a live stream and he's just he's glorifying jail. Let's just say we looking at a movie. And this is one of the greatest movies, you know what I'm saying, that these young kids done put together, improv and shit,
it's like
going back and forth.
The Longest Yard.
That's tight though, right?
Yeah.
That's actually tight, bruh.
I think just looking through the lens of it as entertainment.
Yeah, like it's really entertainment, bro. It's really entertainment.
And I think live streams sometimes, because it's so real, right? It's like your actual life. It's like you want to make it seem like that's what's really going on, but it's like when he does the 24/7 stream, it's like it's kind of more of a set. It's like a production. It's like a show in a sense. Versus like his natural live streams are kind of just like what you do. It's like it's real life. It's like this is what we're talking about.
That man is on a movie set right now.
It's really it's a 24/7 behind the scenes.
Extras.
Yeah,
7 days there with
live filming
24/7.
The whole production. Yeah, exactly. Wow, that's actually kind of crazy to think about. But okay, look. So you're a parent, and you said you have a high schooler.
Yeah.
Like how hard is it to like kind of monitor what your kid like consumes and shit? Because that's one thing I kind of worry about when I have a kid. It's just like, holy shit, having kids grow up with Instagram.
It's actually kind of hard.
It's scary, yeah.
It's hard because until you working, you forget.
And they're smart.
They're smart, way smarter than we were when we were kids. And it's just like the accessibility for everything. Like, and you would think like your child will, it's just like, damn. Maybe they wouldn't do it. They're responsible. My child doesn't do any of that. My child is pretty responsible. But one day, they clicked in my head, let me go look at this phone. Let me go see.
You went
why
through
she
it?
sleep. Damn. Let me see. It's unlocked. While you sleep, because they love to use YouTube is still on. They falling asleep while YouTube is still on. Let me go look at that. That's when I figured out what Discord was. That's when I figured out what the chats were and all of this shit. Looking through my daughter's phone.
Really?
They on these group chats and they going crazy on these motherfuckers. Niggas talking about fuck you, bitch. It's another nigga over here. I'm gonna show you my dick. All type of wild shit. This motherfucker's
shit.
on this motherfucker. It's 2-3 group chats going. I'm like, I read through all these bitches. When she woke up, she like,
oh, you let her sleep? You didn't wake her up?
No. I read through everything.
Hey, wake up!
I read through everything before I woke her up. I did the whole.
And then did you test her though? You asked her about it to see if she would tell you.
So like, how do you address that, or you just?
She just woke up, and I just handed her phone. I'm like, man, I went through your chats, and I just walked off.
Just so you know.
And then when I walked off, and I gave her a minute to come find me, she just was looking at me. I'm like, man, you lost your motherfucking mind. I'm like, just they in there cursing, she in there cursing, going crazy. You feel me? It's young niggas in that motherfucker. Like, you seen this porno? It's all type of shit going on. I'm like, damn. I'm like, y'all really, these kids, like, you really got to see, like, that's one of the episodes I'm saying. The group chats on that, even group chats on DM. You know what I'm saying? On Instagram. I'm on Instagram. I'm like, damn, you got 2-3 pages.
Of different ones?
Yeah.
See, that's because, bro, when I was a kid, we had a family computer, and I'll never forget, I went on Playboy.com thinking I was going to see some titties or whatever, and then that shit was in the history, and I didn't know how to delete it, so I was fucking stressed out on the family computer, so I just had to break it down like, hey, this is what, I just had to come clean, like, before I get caught.
Hey, honestly,
I went on Playboy, I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying?
That's better than just getting caught.
Yeah.
But my dad said he was kind of proud of that, so you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's hilarious, homie.
But I'm just saying, like, being a kid, growing up, like having to monitor all this shit. There's apps on apps on apps. There's so much shit.
They found Chat GPT yet for school?
Oh no, she hasn't got that advanced yet, but she will.
That shit's gonna be next.
They
level.
will.
Wait, so was she mad at you for going through her phone, or like how did that whole like?
No, she was embarrassed. She was embarrassed, and then scared too that she's gonna get in trouble, which she did. Like, phone is mine, everything is mine, and I'm in the chat too. And I'm talking to him
from hers.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, shit, what's the deal,
out, nigga?
Yeah, I'm like, hey, what's the deal? This
you better not pull me down.
And they like, oh, what's the deal? I'm like, oh shit, man, this Tylee Daddy, man, y'all niggas wild in here. So I'm talking up to him like this, like me. I'm like, y'all niggas wild, this bitch, man. What y'all got going? And they all start laughing and like, Tylee Dad, this motherfucker. Somebody was like, oh yeah, Tylee, you're done for the night. Your phone's done. Cooked. Yeah, they in there talking like that to me. I'm like, yeah, she's done. She won't be talking to you niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's over.
Those are in real life friends, or those are like internet friends?
Man,
or
both.
Mixed? Yeah.
That's just even more scary.
Yeah,
both.
that is
yeah, because you don't even know.
This bitch could be 30 years
could
old.
Be a grown ass.
That's
man.
wild. I was like, yeah, we didn't have friends like that growing up, or at least I didn't. It was like there was like a
friends?
few. Yeah, it was like there was a few people that I had on like
Call of Duty,
Facebook, or like shit like that, or like
friends.
games. But yeah, it's like pretty much everybody that I knew in high school. Like I knew, yeah, it's like I knew from high school or from like sports or some other shit. You know,
You gotta
it really wasn't
FaceTime
like
you now. So now the thing is, I'm like, okay, I've got you. I gotta kick it with you guys a little bit more. I gotta put you in sports.
Yeah,
I gotta occupy your mind.
Yeah.
Once you get out of school, you gotta go right to practice. You gotta right to doing some homework. You gotta do something. But now my younger kids, they kind of like locked in on their iPads now. So, but I tested it out this year with T-ball with my younger son. So next year, I'm gonna have soccer, T-ball. It's gonna be so much shit to where
they don't have time to
fuck
really be
this
bullshitting.
iPad.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
No,
maybe I get on it a little bit. It's here, cool. I'ma holler at y'all, but I gotta go practice.
yeah.
I gotta do my homework, and I gotta lock them in like that. So you gotta just keep them activated, because when we were kids, we was activated for show. Just off GP, we wasn't.
I mean,
like, no phones.
That was
and all
me.
that. We just was out.
I
We gonna go outside. It's lit.
Yeah.
I seen a meme today, and it reminded me, like, damn, it said, growing up, we didn't have Instagram or phones. We read the back of the cereal box like in the mornings and shit. I was like,
really just just looking around the room, finding anything to read while you're eating
the last
cereal.
time I've ate cereal and not looked at my phone, or just ate, just like, or some breakfast. Like dinner, I don't really like be on the phone and shit. But it's just like
really
we're
just be
constantly
there,
being
like,
bombarded, and it's like real dopamine hits. Like this shit is a real fucking drug, bro. And I'm addicted.
I'm addicted.
It's like it's weird.
I am too, because I be saying that too. Like, dude, what can I do to put down my phone? And then I look at all the things that I need. Like, damn, I might miss this text message, or I have to answer this email. Like, I need this shit. Like, it's nothing I can't put it down for like 2-3 hours, then I done miss some shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do that. Like, I be trying to figure out ways. Like, what can I do? Like, but when you go on vacation, it's just like nobody. Like, you don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like, your phone is somewhere on the damn chair. Like, you swimming. Like,
it's like I'm out.
Why can't you do that at home? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's nothing like really came in important. Like, but when I get home, it's like super crazy, bro.
I mean,
like,
also too, I feel like being in this media space, like you have to constantly be on
up to date.
You got to know the news. Yeah, you got to be really in tune on what's going on. So it's like kind of like
it's almost like a job. I think I was telling myself, you got a couple hours to do this shit. You got a few hours, go through it, see what's going on, and get the fuck up off this shit.
But do you like putting your phone down and not having to worry about it? Or do you like, do you have like a hunger, like an itch, like kind of, you know?
Hit the
My phone.
What I miss?
hit the
Yeah.
refresh on your mail.
Matter of fact, when I'm looking, I don't even got my phone. Now I'm mad.
No.
I don't know that motherfucker, and I didn't lock the key. I didn't even lock my door downstairs.
Oh man, come on now.
I ain't even lying to you. I just got out my damn car.
Oh, you probably kicking it with us the rest of the day then. Your shit's for sure going.
Should we go check on this?
Let me go check on it right
it. Oh, your phone's
your
right
phone's
there.
right there in the couch.
my car though. I think I can hear it from out here.
I've been upset all night long.
They done ran off with your shit. Trell mobile.
All right, it's good. All right. Well, also too, getting on the topic of being a content creator and shit. Last time you were on the pod, we were talking about dealing with burnout and how do you manage it. And you were saying pretty much you haven't felt like you didn't feel any burnout. You haven't been there. Like, is it still the same narrative?
Oh,
or?
I'm burnt out.
I think that was your thing. You were like, I'm not doing enough to be burnt out. Because that was before you launched like Trell in the morning. And like, I think it was kind of just like the start of Back on Fig. And so, yeah, you were like, there's so much other shit I want to do still. Like,
So much other shit, for real. It's still so much other shit I need to do. It's still so much other shit I need to do. But yeah, I'm burnt out.
Because how do you guys deal with like just keeping the content in a good, healthy space? You know what I'm saying?
How do we deal with it?
Or like, how do you try to maneuver through it? Because it seems like sometimes it's easy to get trapped into the drama cycle of content and be like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Man, it's just all about the players and the people to insert into the content, because I can't do everything myself, and everybody's busy. Everybody has their own respectful platforms also, and a lot of us, this isn't our job full time, so it's hard for people to be like, you know what, I'm gonna take this shit serious just like you, because a lot of people, this ain't their dream. They don't see this shit going far. You know what I mean? Like they haven't seen the money come out of it yet. So it's hard to explain, like, hey, stay down for a little bit and we gonna do this content nonstop and we gonna get it going in hopes to make the dollar. I can't explain that shit to everybody, so it'll just be left up to us. And when it's left up to us, like, we kind of like everybody spread it out. So we just doing the best that we can. I'm still putting shit together as best as we can. If I could put something together real quick, now my thing is just put it out, build the foundation, and then I'll work on it. Work on it being better and shit like that. Like we did the little sports show, whatever. Like I'll just work on. Let me just put the players together,
and I'll tighten it up as we go.
I'll tighten it up as I go, and then boom, you know what I mean? It's a show, and then I'll do that. But me being burnt out ain't like I'm just doing too much. I think it's health wise, you know what I mean? Like when you doing so much and you streaming, it kind of take a toll on your mental, you know what I mean, physically. So at that point is what you eating, you know what I mean? Like I'm a little older than you motherfucker, so exercise, what you eating and all that. See, I didn't know all that was gonna take a toll on me until I'm going crazy every single day.
Yeah.
So now it's kind of catching up to me like that. So I would just say it's more so the health wise, you know what I mean? So if I can get my ass up and I can run and work out and I can eat right, sky's the limit. I'll run circles around you.
Are you on some program time right now? Were you waking up? Because
Heather's
in the gym every day, bro. You need to.
Yeah, she got
get on
her
the
thing
treadmill
going
with her, bro, and really just be.
Yeah, for real. She got her thing going. I used to work out with her every time, though, because she was always on a losing weight tip. She always had to lose weight or whatever the case may be. So I'm gonna hop on that with her. First, I'm gonna fast. I already know what I'm gonna do.
What you gonna do? What's the Trell?
I'm gonna juice first. I'm gonna juice for like 3 days.
You're just gonna be skin and bones soon, bro. Like even more.
Then I'm gonna eat my like 2 or 3 meals a day, and then I'm gonna go on like a little water fast for a couple days, and then then I'm gonna just get on my like a 2 miles a day thing. I really can't lift weights, but I could do like
it's more like cardio shit, right? Like
calisthenics, whatever I could do,
getting your heart going.
Yeah, whatever I could do on that tip, but definitely the diet part. and getting it together, then I can just have more shit. But I got some shit in the works though. But you know, it's always the players like that. Like I said, I've been and put out 100 things if I can insert the players. You know?
Yeah,
what I
because
mean?
it's kind of interesting with this whole like Fig Community World umbrella, where it's like none of these guys really have media training, like the new people and stuff. So it's kind of like, all right, we're testing people out who, like you said, maybe not necessarily even thought about this being a career, or, you know, have some other side shit going on. So it's like having to train people to be a media personality while you're still kind of figuring it out too. It's like a daunting task.
And
there's a lot of
I have
shit.
so many other people just like you seen like that. So many other people for me to put in place like that.
So are you constantly being bombarded with like, hey, like, can I be on the show? Can I run this? Can I run that?
Yeah, but it's not a lot of people that's like Mac that got his own shit that can bring people with him and that can run a show. You feel me? So first you've got to take that fucking step. First you got to get there. You know what I mean? But I have so many people that could come and be on a pod and their personalities can shine and then they become whoever they gonna become. I have so many niggas like that right now. My fucking Floyd right now, like my boy Floyd, like he's my secret weapon. I'm telling y'all right now.
He's funny.
When I bring bro to do anything and he commit, he's done. It's done. It's done. But people like Mac Wop and Ukeem and TF and Tiny and stuff like that, like I'll highlight those guys and I'll, you know what I'm saying, so you can see those niggas, because I would rather, because like I said, I can't work a lot, I can't do this a lot, so but I'd rather you look at them than go to any other
Someone
platform, because I can't do it. So go over there, look at them.
Send them
niggas.
to the Renegades.
Go over there. Don't go over there. Don't make that left. If I'm not live, go over there.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then you still got AD in them, like you still got Pun in them, like we not live. Go over there. You feel me? Like, cause that's kind of like what it is. You feel me? You got your own shit, but yeah, you know, that's pretty much why I do that shit.
Do you have a vetting process for bringing?
Yeah, I really actually do. The vetting process, I really actually do. Like,
is it like an interview one-on-one
it's kind of almost
style?
it's kind of almost hazing.
So more hazing than interviews.
Yeah, if you can
pull up to the house, we got an obstacle course for you.
If I can joke on you for the 2 hours, and you don't take it personal, you ready for this shit, and you joking back on me, and we doing it up, and we still get back on topic about topics, and then you know what I mean, you like.
Chat fucking with you.
Yeah, the chat fucking with you, but you elaborating on different things, bruh. Like, you good. I didn't have no experience in this either. So how am I gonna tell you? That's the only thing I know. I feel like, you know what I mean, that comes out. Like, if you do these certain things, I know you ready. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with it. You just gotta stay committed, stay consistent. You straight. Like, the vetting process for sure. You sit between me and Pun, and I'm fucking with you. Like, and you can go ahead and go crazy like that. If you can sit with me and AD and Duno hollering over you fucking each other, and you still get a piece in, like, bruh, you good.
That's
like, you feel me? Like, and you still can. You know, this is crazy personalities. You know, a lot of motherfuckers be like, oh, these y'all hollering over each other. I'm like, this is 3 crazy person. How the fuck? Like, sometimes we can chill, sometimes it's wild.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's pretty much the vetting process. I'm telling you, like, if you can sit and chill with us, nigga, you good. Like, and I rather motherfuckers, y'all come look at all of us under the umbrella than go anywhere else. You know what I mean? And then if we stay tight knit, we'll be good. And Fig Community World, I know now, is where we all come together and just do content. We just got to figure out what that is. And then we hone in on that. It's over, dude.
Yeah, because I feel like what people are what you guys are going through right now is not necessarily you know, having to start shit up, but like having to maintain and kind of keep that consistency, not consistency, but just maintaining and kind of bringing fresh shit, because this content game is super hard and shit can get stale real quick with this audience, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, even just dealing with like hate and shit like that, have you been having to deal with anything like that?
I don't deal with no hate. Only hate that comes with is like those kids on Reddit and shit like that. That'd be like the only hate, and it's just weird. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think that's just from where we came from.
Yeah.
I think if I started this shit on my own, or and I built it on my own or whatever, and I just came from a fresh start and I just started from the ground up, it wouldn't even be like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like these fans are just like, they come from that. You know what I'm saying? And they doubt it and they train and just do that shit. You feel me? Like, it's just honed in on beef. Like, what? Drama. Who's doing this? And then they'll just start creating their own narratives, and then just they'll start building all type of shit, and it's just like a whirlwind to where sometimes we just got to be like, okay, y'all, it's not real, or we homies. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we got to get close to each other and tell y'all, like, hey, we homies now. Like, y'all dumb as fuck. We're like, okay, let's stop. And then they'll just, you know what I mean? And then they'll wait. They want to find something else. You know what I mean? Like, it's just drama filled.
So
like,
sometimes you have to sit down, like, have those conversations with the homies and be like, hey, let's all regroup and
let's regroup, guys,
and figure out what's going on, because because the views, it's like everyone wants to get the most views. You know what I'm saying? Everyone wants to have views, so it's like it's easy. It's just easy to fall into that trap.
We not fighting over views, though. That's the thing. We not fighting over views. We not fighting over who watching who. We not fighting over that. We not fighting over that. We just having a good time. So we turn on our streams at our respectful time, and then that's what we doing. We not fighting over the views. Like any nigga out here that's just preaching, oh, the views, look at the views are down. Like, nigga, we don't give a fuck about that. We not living our life off of AdSense, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, we have an actual platform, a respectful platform that brands want to fuck with. You feel me? Like, the image is there. We're trying to go here. We're not trying to be doing content for the views. Like, and for motherfuckers to be like, look at the views. Like, nigga, fuck you and the view. Cause I could go buy a view. And then what? You gonna be like, okay, the view. Now what? That ain't making me no money. You feel me? Like, we gotta keep the brand alive. The image has to be alive. And that's for these brand deals, the brands to fuck with us. So once the brand deals come in, like,
and that comes with the views.
The views is cool, but the brand deals, they not even really looking at that. They don't know what is a good view and what's a bad view. They don't. They don't. Is it more like oh my God, he has 1 million views. You have 20,000 views.
Is it more like turnover rate?
No, they not even going. They going over who's they going off age and overall they'll go off
like
overall
retention and shit.
No, not even going off retention.
Not even looking at that. They don't even know what the fuck that is. Nigga, they don't even know what the fuck that is. They just going off of your overall number. You know what I'm saying? Your overall click rate, like who's coming to your page and how many views did you do collectively for the month. Yeah, okay, they not looking at each views like looking at the monthly. They looking at your monthly analytics. And they gonna be like, okay, your monthly analytics, this is how many views is coming to his page. I want to give you this deal for this much.
So how do you make money in this content game?
How do you make money in this content game?
Like, what's most important, would you say?
Well, your image, you feel me? Your image and the brand deals, you feel me? And of course you would make money off your AdSense, but it's more so like the brand deals or if you have your own brand.
Like merchandising and stuff?
Yeah, if you have your own brand and merch to make money. You feel me? Like you if you just sitting around just waiting on AdSense, like making your money off AdSense, like, and you let anybody out here tell you, like, yeah, just make the money off AdSense. Like, oh, don't fuck around and you know what I mean? We're not taking deals. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, don't let no nigga tell you no shit like that. Like, every respectful big platform has big brand deals, nigga, or they have their own brand. You feel me? Like Nelk Boys, what is it?
Yeah.
What is it? Happy Dad. You know what I'm saying? Bleacher Report, what are we doing? Logan Paul, Jake Paul, what is it? Prime. Nigga, we not sitting around here playing games with you niggas. Like, y'all, fuck out of here with that shit. So, nigga, take your time with this shit. Build it up with this shit. Reach out to brands. You feel me? Like, I come from where Heather, nigga, the brands is hitting up Heather. Like, they don't give a fuck about the like. They give a fuck about the influence. And they'll see your overall number, the influence, who's liking your shit. They go off all type of shit. All right, here, we got this much to offer you. We love your content. Period, nigga.
And then do you negotiate with them, or
yeah?
Like, this is for like the creators who want to get put on some game on like how the business is actually ran. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right, you'll negotiate with them.
Okay.
Damn right, you'll negotiate with them.
And what do you use for leverage though? Or like for negotiating leverage, is it more just like do you try to pitch them on like a higher price or like a bundle package, or like you lock in like a month rate?
We'll try to go 3 months instead of a month. You know what I'm saying? You'll want to go 6 months instead of 3 months. Of course, it'll be a cheaper rate if I'm going longer, or if you just want to do like this is your rollout. Okay, this is my price. If you can't meet me there, I can meet you here. Of course, it's negotiation all across the board. Like, of course, it's negotiation all across the board. But that's what you're supposed to do. Like, we're not supposed to be just sitting here doing that shit. Like, just sitting here. Make sure you reach out too, man. Reach out, see what's going on. Me. You know what I'm saying? Smart me. I'm going to pick this water bottle up and be like, hey, go get this. I don't have a brand deal. But I'm going to hit him up and be like, hey, I shouted you out.
I fuck with you
4 times. Nigga, this is what's going on. It's all the analytics. Y'all want to fuck with me? And the dealer start off low. Give me a code. All right, cool. Boom, 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 boom. See what I can do in 30 days. They like, oh, you lit.
Right, so what pay you more? What if you're not lit though? Like, does that?
You better stir up some shit.
Yeah, I was like, do they like fall off? Or are they like, no, we cool for now? Or like, how do you like,
you just move on. Some people just want to mess with you for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. Like, it's okay. Like, just keep going on. It's gonna be a brand out there or something that want to fuck with you. And if they don't want to fuck with you, promote your own shit. Y'all got merch, you got hats. Promote that shit as if it was a brand deal. You know what I'm saying? I'm lacking on that shit too. You feel me? I'm saying that because I got to get merch and do all my shit too. But I'm finna start dropping how I regularly drop because motherfuckers really don't know who I am. You know what I mean? Like, so.
The last king.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Leaders of art, style, and talent. You know what I mean? That's what this group is right here. Also.
We're going to shoot a commercial this week with you.
See,
it's
you know what I mean?
Good. Brands are
art, style, and talent.
That's
right. We gonna get this shit going, dog. Like the merch, get it going, nigga. Insta stories, nigga. Feed posts, all that shit, nigga. Get it going like as if you had a brand deal. If I was telling Heather that shit the other day, I was like, damn, I used to wear Last Kings, but look at this shit. You go back on my Instagram, I was like, I had this shit on, nigga, 4 years straight. I ain't wearing nothing else.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Why am I not doing that for me right now?
Yeah.
Like, this is what I need to be doing for me right now. You know what I mean? Like, getting in there and doing that shit. Like, but it's all organic shit too. Relationships. Like, you might just pull up on somebody, fuck with somebody. You know, if somebody might want to fuck with you. Like, minimal. I just hit them. Like, she bought me some sweats. I'm like, ooh, these sweats is hard. Like, I'm like, ooh, minimal. I got these minimal sweats on. She like, hit them. Yeah. Like, I did it one time on straight. I hit them. They was like, man, I watched back on Fig.
That's fire.
I'm like, oh, cool, let's do something.
All right, so what if you're just like a fly ass handsome person? You don't really have like a huge following, like super influence, but it's like you're a good speaker, you're funny, you know, you could influence people had you had the audience, you know, but it's like the numbers aren't necessarily there. How do you reach out to the brand then?
Well,
but you should focus on your content, I think, first and foremost.
First of all, you gotta have content.
Okay.
But again, who's to say what numbers is good and what numbers aren't? You feel me?
Yeah.
Okay, you have if you're on YouTube, your numbers is crazy. You're doing X amount of million views. You're gonna get X amount of money a month. Oh, fine. You know what I mean? That's cool. Maybe you might not need a brand deal. That's fine. But there are creators like us that's on YouTube, TikTok, and all that might not have all these thousands of views, but your influence is there, your consistency is there, and you just start off small. True. Everybody start off small. Like, you don't need the biggest deal. They might want to give you $300. Take it, shoot it. Give me that 300, boom, and I'm gonna go crazy for this 300. Like, a nigga, like, I know motherfuckers that's taking 200-300 nigga deals, like, coming in. Yeah. Like, they'll just take them and them bitches add up. Yeah. Now my nigga 2,000 up a month because he done took, you know what I'm saying, 5 deals. Yeah. Like, why not? Like, people be so stuck on pride too. Like, it be your pride in the way. Like, oh, he only want to give me 200. Like, bitches, that's a free 200.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is shout out a nigga and click the link. Get the fuck out of here.
Because I mean, actually, speaking of brand deals, we seen you in some nice underwear.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Skims.
They're now the official underwear of the NBA.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I got them on right now. Let's talk about it.
We don't need it.
You know what I'm saying?
It just turned into an Earn Your Leisure podcast real quick.
Yeah.
But the money's coming in then. All right.
Yeah, Skims,
like
nigga. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you up there with the NBA players then. You damn near.
But who did Skims hit up?
I don't know.
Heather?
Nigga?
You just happen to be the
Yeah.
husband and
So did she have to sell you on like, hey, because
Nope.
you know,
like did she have to sell Skims on him?
yeah, like, hey, babe,
But she was like, hey, I got my
They
husband.
hit her like,
put these
hey.
boxers on.
They hit her like, bro, we seen your husband do content too. Let's do it.
Well, because a lot of
We
guys
coming
are
out with
doing
men's.
content for Skims. Like this, there was a whole rollout. Like
There was
I've
a whole
been seeing
rollout.
Skims all over the fucking place. Like,
Right. You know what I'm saying? I
hella
see
buff ass
KB
dudes.
and
I think
Carla
you
do
might
that
be the
shit.
skinniest dude though. Like
I probably was.
really modeling. Skin.
No muscles. That's okay.
Hey, but then that's just like, what is it called? Body inclusion or whatever the fuck. You know, Skims are made for everybody.
Yeah, Skims are made for everybody. Yeah.
Man, if we got the podcast sponsored by
White-
Skims, bro, that'd be tight.
How do we get in with Skims?
Gotta hit them up.
Yeah, let me go. I'm gonna need that
Gotta
email.
DM
I need
them.
that email.
But that's what I'm saying. Like me
dog.
DMing Skims with my following and everything, it's just like you get swept under the rug.
Nah, just show them the teeth and show them. Just send them a.
So I have to send them a picture of me and
It's crazy.
Hey, send them a
in my tank
shirtless
top?
pic. Yeah.
just a tank top and this do-rag on and be like, hey, like
Facts.
I'm homies with T-Rail. I'm kind of trying to look
Yeah,
into
you don't have
getting
to
this,
name
like,
drop
Name
T-Rail.
drop.
this Skims
Crazy.
modeling situation.
Man, get in there, dog. That's how you fucking do it, man. You gotta get in there. Why not, nigga? Well, how else we gonna fucking do this shit? You feel me? Let's go. Brand deals for BBC.
Yeah, hit us up.
All right, what's up? You got any more topics?
Yeah. Well, still on like sponsors and stuff, because that's what Mr. Beast had an interview a couple months ago. That's what he says he lives off of, is brand sponsorship. It's not even off the views.
I can make $0 off of my AdSense and still make 5, almost 6 figures off brand deals.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's one thing too. Like having to rely on the views, bro. It's so much better as a creator to create shit where you don't have to.
It's not dictated on views.
Or no, just dictating on like, oh, if it's age restricted, oh, if it's even able to be monetized, like having
I
to
feel
put your
like-
content in a box
Yeah, I was
for
like,
the restrictions of YouTube. It's like it's
just
annoying as fuck.
having viewers or your audience dictate the type of content you're creating, because that's what ends up happening at that point. It's like if you're making the content for the views, at the end of the day, you're gonna end up making stuff for whoever you think is watching it. You're not really making things
And
for
too,
yourself at that point.
Like my views will be affected. Like I think I got like 3 age restricted videos, like in a row. Like, you know what I
Was
mean?
it the Wiz ones probably?
They didn't even give Wiz one, and
Because
that's
I was
weird.
worried. I was worried about that
crazy.
one. You posted one
That
where
was
you guys were
weird.
smoking in front. I was like, that's
Nigga,
a
they
dangerous
didn't even
game.
give that one.
Because I mean, shit.
You started getting flashbacks
For
and
sure.
PTSD.
Was your shit age restricted?
No, they like gave me strikes. They almost deleted.
they
They were
gave you
deleting
strikes.
channels. They would delete channels for that shit.
So when you were putting up videos, they gave you strikes.
Mm-hmm.
And so they now they just giving me age restriction shit. So it affects everything. Like it affects the AdSense, it affects the algorithm, it affects everything. So it affect the views, the next video, and all that shit. Like, yeah. So it'll be affected that way. So it's kind of like fuck. But I still don't want to have a fucked up show because I'm looking at this now and I'm just
Yeah.
depending on all this shit too. But I still kind of gotta fix it a little bit. But I'm not worried about like, oh, the view. Like I gotta stay at this. Like I'm like fuck. I just want to have a good show. So whatever YouTube want to do, whatever. I'll try to fix it here and there. But it's like fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, but I can't. I can't put all my eggs in one basket. Just worrying about fucking AdSense, nigga. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
I try to keep my content where my content's supposed to be, and then I, you know what I'm saying, I gotta have these brand deals to be there. You feel me? To put me over the edge. You know what I mean?
How difficult was it to kind of make those adjustments when Smack got in his accident?
around that time, it wasn't as difficult. You feel me? Because I had already had motherfuckers in place that I was putting on camera that niggas was getting used to, that people found a liking to, and people like, oh, he's good. You feel me?
Yeah.
Not crazy ass smack, but great conversationalists. You feel me? Like cool homies. You know, Smoke got great narratives on everything. So it wasn't that hard. You know what I mean? But if I wasn't doing that and I was just sitting around just being a bitch and not putting no homies on, not putting none of my friends on, like, and just being a hoe like that, I would have been fucked. I'd have been sitting there by myself, just fucked.
Trying to carry it, right?
Yeah, trying to carry it. And I can't. And AD and them like, bro, you can always call us. You can always hit us. And I'm like, I don't want to hit y'all because everybody got their own shit. And I didn't want the people to be like, oh, these niggas back again together on this nigga shit. Like, so, yeah, I would have been fucked. But you know what I mean? Like, thank you for me not being no bitch. You feel me? And putting the homies on.
Would Shame on You ever go 2 days a week?
Shame on You is never going 2 days a week. That's out. You know, feel me? But we're gonna definitely probably create another pod on Fig Community World. Hopefully it'll be with me, Keem, and Pun, and I'll just pre-record it instead of going live. That live shit is crazy. I could put way more pre-recorded shit on the channel and get it going. Like even the sports show, I was just telling the homies about you. I'm like, man, the homie Kelvin, you know what I'm saying? Let's pre-record one sports show and then produce it up. So now I have an intro coming on. Now I have a ticker at the bottom. Now I can flash into some other shit when we talking about something. Now we have an outro. Let's see how that works. Because now, you know what I'm saying, we all used to going live, but we aren't sold on pre-recorded shit yet. Yeah, you know what I mean? So
because you guys are like live babies, you know what I'm saying? Like you guys are like everything has to be live. Like even fucking coming to your house watching the football game was live, which I thought was pretty dope.
Yeah, that shit was fun.
You know what I'm saying?
But no, I feel like pre-recorded stuff, like it has its pros and cons, but I think it definitely makes it easier as far as like scheduling, like,
and we can do more. I can do more in a day. Pre-recorded. Like if I'm live and shit, like, you know what I mean? Like people already know I was there. Like
yeah. AD and Pun got the fat wars going on. Are we gonna get the skinny wars or?
Skinny wars? What the fuck?
Who's skinny?
On that motherfucker.
What, is everyone's fat? He's got no one to go against.
Nobody ain't skinny.
Hey, but if AD got skinny like you, that'd be crazy.
What?
Nah, that would be crazy. that fat word shit was hilarious.
Skinny ass body. Or if Duno got super skinny. You see the picture he posted of him back in the day? I was like, damn, you look like a totally different person.
Totally different person.
Man.
Totally different person. Yeah, we got some shit lined up, man, that some good content lined up that we gonna do. But yeah, it'll get there. Like I said, by the end of the year, I'll have everything that I said I was gonna do. I'm gonna do it. And then I'm gonna just build on it. For 2024, I'm gonna just keep it going crazy. I'm gonna keep it going crazy. Then I'm gonna start showing niggas like what we really do. You know what I'm saying? I still have a family channel. Yeah.
Because are you guys still doing Sorella?
Yeah, online.
Okay.
So I stopped doing it, just so crazy because I'm in a lawsuit now with the insurance shit and all that. We not at our store on Melrose, which we was gonna leave anyway because that shit is ghetto. Motherfuckers getting robbed. Motherfucker got killed right down the street. That's like crazy. My girls that was working there, it's always like homeless people and shit come in running in. And sometimes they be like, it only be two of them. They can't defend themselves and shit. They was motherfuckers getting scared. I don't want nigga blaming shit on me.
Oh, Melrose does not seem safe for me, even when I go out there. Like,
but yeah, it's not like, it's sketchy. You know what I mean? So maybe you further down, you know what I mean? La Cienega that way.
Y'all would be liable on that.
I'm liable on that shit. So I'm, now it's starting to bother me and shit like that. So
did you guys got it renovated already? And
no. See, I just moved. I just got out of there. So now I'm just gonna do the online shit. I'll probably bring the store back probably April. You know what I'm saying? March, mid-April or something like that. Just gotta find a location and then I'm gonna just go crazy with it. Something smaller. And I have some other things planned, you know what I'm saying, that I'll reveal like next year that we gonna do. But a lot of people don't know like what the fuck we actually really do. They just know from the stream and He like we joke so much. It's just like, oh, he's friends with Tiger. Like that shit been stopped happening 5 years ago, 5-6 years ago. Like I stopped talking to that nigga. Like you niggas don't even know my life after that. So yeah, but I'm gonna show him though.
The T-Rose story and how it's like being played out is actually a very interesting one to watch. You know what I'm saying? From the first time we met at No Jumper to, you know what I'm saying, seeing where it's at now and seeing all the potential, having Wiz pull up to the house, having all these guests pull up to the crib. Like
Wiz pulling up to the house is crazy, right?
I was gonna say, well, yeah, like what out of the guests, because I feel like just the past couple months has been fucking nuts, just as far as who you've been having on and like rubbing elbows with and whatnot. Like what are like the two biggest ones to you that you feel like were like damn, like I got this person on, or like
Vince Staples. I really wanted to talk to him.
Yeah, we remember.
Oh yeah, I really wanted to fuck with him. But even with this, even when I like, hey, get your
that was that day, right? You're talking about that day, right?
Yeah, that was that day. But even that too, like the homies wasn't supposed to be there.
Yeah,
but I couldn't be there because I had my baby party, and I said, guess who is just as good as me that y'all can watch till I get there. Boom. And niggas was like, all right, cool. Because niggas wasn't in tune with it. Just go sit there and do that. So me just trying to, you know, thinking I'm late and being fucked up in my head. And I'm fucked up because I'm getting my chance. I finally getting my chance to come over here and speak to this nigga. And I'm thinking I'm fucking it up. You know
so you were extra. The fear of missing out, plus being late, plus these dudes still going.
Anxiety is going.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean. It was no malice in that, man, at all. No malice in that at all. But Vince Staples though, you feel me? And still, I got to talk to my homie Q.
I was like, Q coming to your house was a pretty cool experience.
Q coming to my house is like super big, but still, that's my homie.
Yeah.
Some niggas probably be like, you know, it's just a given. But Q coming to my house.
Even streaming on a music video set is
like
hard.
Me streaming
that's like Kai
was
Cenat type shit.
No, but I definitely feel like that was probably against the rules.
Because in terms of what?
Yeah, for real.
Just live streaming on a set like that, like,
bro, we didn't get no approval for that.
No, bro,
not one. If we would have asked, they'd have told us no.
It was so fucking hard just to get one camera in.
Yeah.
Let alone, I was like, oh god. But I think that shit was legendary as fuck, and it was a dope experience to be on.
It was
on a Warner Brothers set.
Yeah, Warner Brothers lot.
It was so sick because you walk by all these big ass stages and shit, and they got plaques on like all the fucking movies that have been filmed there and all that shit. And
what's
like,
filming there right now?
Big movie shit.
Sacred ground.
Oh
bro,
no,
literally, I walked by. There was some crazy ass shit. The fucking Goonies. It was like a legendary ass stage there that they like cut in half, had to raise the roof just so they could make bigger sets and shit. So I don't know, it was just like a random Warner Brothers tidbit.
Yeah,
but just being on that shit, just the energy there.
It was just too cold, too rich. We were sitting on some type of Seinfeld couch.
Yeah, it was just like,
bruh, like what? It was going crazy in there. I don't know, but that was a legendary day. That was a legendary day. I can't even show y'all like the studio shit was even more legendary that me and Trevor, Heather, Smack, everybody is a part of.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Those studio sessions. It's just super sick to be in there. You know, when his album drop, we'll drop that footage. But yeah, Wiz being there, it's even Kamaya, man. Kamaya don't do nothing. I love that she came, she was speaking, she was fucking with me, like she's fucking with us, even though Smack was going crazy. Like, that shit is just tight, people just falling through.
Yeah.
I can't even, I'm mad I was finna forget this. Damian Lillard walking in my motherfucking house.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was kind of big for me too.
It's ridiculous.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he was on there. He was. He got to sit down.
I helped set up like the little extra camera, but yeah, when you had Damian Lillard on.
You had him on?
Yeah, this was just before
he really ain't looking. He's
gone from social media, everything.
Yeah,
he's disconnected.
He's under a rock. I'm kind of under a rock. Like I'm peeking outside the rock.
Damian Lillard came to my home.
This is just before he went to Milwaukee. So this was probably like what, a month ago?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep, Damian
Somewhere in
Lillard
there.
came to my house.
Yeah.
So now you're like
he was on Back on Fig. He was on the whole
He
episode.
went on his. Wow.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And he didn't want to leave.
Yeah, he
I was trying to
posted.
kick him out because they had to leave.
He was like, "Y'all got any other questions?" He was like, "Any other questions?" Like, what,
They had to
what
leave.
we
They had to go to
doing?
Vegas to go to Cam and Mace.
Yeah, he was
right
on-
after me.
It is what it is.
Yeah, like they had to go to that, and they had to go catch the jet or whatever. So his homie like texting like,
We got it. We got
and
it.
he just sitting there like, I ain't bitch. I'm like,
So is
what should I do?
is that a different type of energy when you have like NBA coming into your spot? Because now you kind of have to watch. There's more some like parameters on
That
what you
media
say,
line
you
as
know,
far
like,
as like,
just
Oh, yeah,
shit
that
like
too.
that. You know,
Yeah.
because it's like there's like real sponsorship bread behind people. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
got to keep it PC for.
Man, that yeah.
Did he or?
I
was he
kept it. I did. He cursed a little bit, but he didn't.
He
He
raps,
kept
though,
it. But he
so-
kept it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kept it like clean.
but that's
But I
some shit
wasn't
that
nervous that day. I wasn't nervous that day. I didn't feel no jitters that
Yeah.
day.
Did you expect him? Like that was a planned one.
I was expecting him to flake, and I was gonna do my regular show. Like fuck it. I thought he was gonna come. Fuck it.
yeah,
I ain't wasn't no jitters. You know what I mean? We all sat down. I think Tiny Dreebo. We all sat down. I'm like, what kind of questions y'all niggas got? Cause I know y'all got questions. What questions you got? All right, cool. I know how to segue off of all of that shit. If I ain't got nothing, I'ma look back at you. You talk.
give me the eye.
Nigga, if I ain't gonna, but I didn't even really have to do that. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like niggas was
pretty
coming
smooth.
through with they shit, talking, and then I know how to feed off of that. So that shit went great, bruh.
Yeah.
That shit went great. But him walking in the room, just
No, that's pretty
this
nice.
shit is
Pretty
getting just
crazy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, this shit is getting too
and,
crazy.
and he's one of those ones where it's like, yeah, he doesn't really
don't do nothing.
yeah, it's like you
Yeah.
really don't see him out or on anything.
not even on ESPN talking about nothing.
Yeah.
So
And
for
that's-
him to come to my house is crazy.
He's not a regular NBA player. That's
Bro,
that's a Hall of Fame.
No,
bro.
yeah.
We were on Back on Fig was on ESPN
Yeah,
Yeah.
they clipped it and everything. Like they
Yeah.
were showing
of him.
clips of them. Like
Wow.
in the room.
Yeah, that shit's sick.
Oh,
That
that
shit
is
was
crazy.
like, that was one where I was kind of like, I was like, damn, that's really him.
Nigga,
That's really him.
look at the views. Nigga, fuck up you. I
don't
was
act like the
on-
views don't mean shit, bro. Like you're acting like, like we don't need views, bro.
He's not saying he
you don't
doesn't
need
need
views because you
views.
got a lot of views. That's why.
No, I
It gets
don't
to
have
a
a lot of
certain
views
point.
compared to who?
Compared,
If I'm comparing myself to the biggest, I'm fucked. Who am I comparing myself to?
I mean, even just in that universe.
At my rate though, like at my subscriber count, who am I comparing myself to? If I'm comparing myself to all these niggas, I'm fucked, and I can't do that. So I'm good with where I'm at. It's just the experience. Niggas came through. These are great memories, and I have to build
relationships.
I have to build my relationships and stay in tune with what I believe in. I don't give a fuck about that shit because the views is gonna come once you stay consistent. And to say, what is a view?
Yeah.
We're like, what's the good view? 1 million views. Like, all right, cool. Like, once I get the 1 million views, like, then what, nigga?
Then more sponsor dollars come in.
Some niggas got 1 million views and they ain't got no sponsor dollars. Let's talk about it.
Like who?
Nigga got some shit on the table. It's crumbs on the table, nigga. Like, this is sponsor dollars, nigga. This is it. They doing that. Look at that. Nigga, that's out, nigga. What is you talking about, nigga?
So when you have guests like Dame Dollar pull up, are like bigger sponsors hitting you up and shit like that, or what? Like are
Fuck no. Ain't no bigger sponsor hit me up.
You're not pitching that. You're not putting together.
But
like
I am pitching it though.
a Dame Lillard like
Don't-
because
tech
now
pack, you know?
now Back on Fig is like, okay, it's becoming a West Coast staple in the media game. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's pretty wild to think like, oh my god, he's just doing this from his fucking not laptop but desktop at the crib. Is like,
But it's so many people that hit me up after that, like that that could potentially be on the show, and my eyes is like, even for them niggas that hit me up to say, hey, I might come through. Let's see where the scheduling is at.
Yeah.
It's crazy. That mean
You're breaking through.
I'm in the office.
Yeah.
They seeing it, and I'm like, oh.
because you think the sports shit is a lane. Because I'm honestly lost when it comes to all the sports content.
Sports shit is a lane because
I think it's a
sports shit is a crazy lane.
Yeah.
You know why? Because no one is interviewing these niggas.
Not like that. You know, I feel like sports has always been like a lane, but like that whole like the way you're doing it, the streaming or like the it is what it is kind of lane as far as like the informal sports stuff. I feel like it's a brand new market. I feel like sports has always been very like
super formal,
very PC,
formal.
very straightforward. Like it's post game interviews or we're speculating on some shit and that's it. You know what I mean?
Because the NBA players have a lot to lose when it comes to that shit.
Really,
all athletes, football, basketball.
Athletes,
it's like there's so many. They have their personal brand that they're trying to protect, along with the team aspect. Like, all right, I can't disrespect my coaches or my teammates. Like, there's a lot riding on that.
A lot of shit.
You know, it's like so. It's
and
very.
Their brands are way bigger.
Yeah, I was like the machine behind them. It's like
so. If Nike come in like, hey, bro, you said back on Fig, we done.
Hey, so
you said that on back on Fig, you fucked.
How do you feel? How do you feel about the dudes getting all their shit jacked out the locker room?
Oh, Colorado game with UCLA. That's crazy to me.
Oh,
because we were talking about players wearing jewelry, and he was telling me how some football players have a full diamond grill in.
Alvin Kamara, he has this full bust down diamond tops and bottoms in during the game.
See, if I'm a football player against that man, I'm gonna want to hit him so hard where his grill falls out.
They do that. They snatch your chain. They try to take your chain and all that.
Who was that?
You running a risk.
Aqib Talib.
Don't get in the NFL doing that. They taking your chain.
If you piss them off, and I feel like,
bro, they snatched the chain.
If it gets personal, I was like Aqib Talib and what's his name?
Talib, he snatched his chain. Give me your chain, bitch.
It was like it was him and like some.
Bro, if it's on you. You got all right.
It's just like pulling your hair, right?
They were like blocking, and then they got into it, and he snatched his chain and threw it mid game.
You gotta go pick your shit up, or what do you do after that?
We gotta get in.
What's worse though, getting your chain snatched during the game, or getting robbed, or not getting your shit stolen?
Getting robbed
in locker room.
Getting robbed is crazy.
I feel like
getting robbed is more like
it's like that was on
shit.
some sneak shit. Like they snuck in the locker room during the game, but like
that puts a bad look on
LA
on the program. Yeah, that's UCLA.
On the college.
That's like,
everything. That's a terrible light, and you finna have to pay.
You think it was an inside job?
Of course.
I think that was more on like some students just trying to.
Nah, that's inside.
You think that was?
Is security supposed to be at my door? Don't move.
The locker room should be a protected space, a secure spot.
The locker room, there's a security there. Don't let nobody in here.
But see, that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking
I can't just walk in. I'm supposed not to just walk in and then go through everybody's shit. How many players on the damn team?
50.
It's 50 niggas on the team. I'm gonna go through the whole locker room and then leave. Nigga,
they had to have been in there for what? 10 minutes? How long do you think it's gonna take?
I'm thinking it's at least like 15-20 minutes.
Yeah, depending on who it was.
Do you think they'll find whoever did it?
I think there's no way they
gotta be cameras in there.
Yeah, I was like, there's no way they're not finding out. I don't know if they're gonna air out whoever it was, but somebody's for sure.
They finna have to pay that money though.
Yeah,
really.
They gotta pay that
for
money.
Sure.
That's why you ain't really hearing it in the media right now. They cleaning that shit up right now as we speak.
For sure, some sort of settlement.
You see it on Instagram a little bit. Anywhere where www.espn.com, they cutting that shit short, boy.
I seen the clip, bro, was hot. The dude was filming it.
Hot.
Like, nigga, my chain.
It was college teams?
Yeah, it was Colorado versus UCLA.
They're going to want to clean that shit up because college football is already kind of like...
They already are stealing from those athletes.
Too prestige.
Yeah.
We at UCLA here, boys. Here's doctors here.
Is it UCLA in the hood?
No, it's in Brentwood.
That's USC. That's kind of borderline.
Bro, UCLA is all
that's
doctor.
Like Culver City-ish.
No, that's
area?
all Westwood. Brentwood.
Mm.
Oh yes, that's crazy. Brentwood, bitch, I need my chili now. I need it today. How much your chain cost? I need double. Y'all crazy?
Yeah, see, I think it was either security or like the students. Like I could see the student section like, oh, these Colorado niggas think they want to flex on us and do the whole watch shit. Like students, I could see them getting into some shit like
like how they're doing the smash and dashes type shit.
Yeah, like just on some like drunken like
10-15 people go in the locker room, just go through.
We're about to make an example out of these niggas.
And they didn't even rough the locker room up like that. They went and took their time.
Yeah,
put everything right back the way it was.
That's the best way to do it. That would be the best way to do it. Not
very unassuming.
So no one knows. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked up, though, man. That's not cool, and that just puts a bad look on the program.
Yeah,
and then every other team that comes there now you got to take extra precaution.
Yeah,
now teams may not even want to come to your school. They might not even want to play y'all. And it's a lot of money riding on these games, especially the games that's televised, like on big airtime.
Yeah.
So that shit is not cool. Like, imagine Alabama or something coming to your school and they hear that report. They like, nah, now you can't get that big airtime for your kids, and the kids want to have those big games because scouts are looking, NFL teams are looking. All that shit'll put. It'll put a damper on things, homie.
Especially with the the NIL now.
Yes,
all of that shit. That plays shit just like a way bigger role now.
You will want to take all that out, man. Pay those guys and then bump up on security and see what happens. Like you don't want that out, bro. You don't want that.
Sweep it under the rug.
Yeah, sweep that under the rug. You want to sweep that under the rug. So, I've never heard of that shit happening ever.
If you're a prized college football player, are you rocking jewelry?
Not to the game.
I'm not gonna hold you. I for sure am. The way shit's now with NIL too, and it's like, and now I can get my own money too. Now it's over with.
They're wearing chains. They're wearing watches.
They're wearing well with football. You kind of can football. You can kind of wear a chain and tuck it under your pads still. Like,
what's the point though? I mean,
it's just like you're in college. Just some flossy shit. You know, it's like, bruh, if I score a touchdown and
like a cool visor. Or
they
something,
were broke.
They got all of that now. Yeah, I'm like, and chances are they didn't have the money to get one of those. To get the chain, like chances are, had they had NIL 5-10 years ago, they would have been doing the whole chains.
NIL shit came in at the right time because those kids were finna be in and out of high school and going right to NFL.
It's like
college was finna dwindle down to nothing. Might as well let these kids get some money, pay them so they can stay in college longer, so the college programs can make money off you longer. That's all it is a money game.
Yeah,
get these kids some money, and you ain't gotta pay all of them. Just pay the stars,
and it's not coming out of our pocket.
Yeah, it's not
coming out of sponsors or whoever else want to give them some money.
You want a Gatorade deal? I got you. You know what I'm saying? Take from our little Gatorade deal, give it to he or she. Yeah. And then we good. Man, come on, dude. That shit was the smartest thing they did, but that's kind of fucked up that all the other players couldn't get that before them. Yeah. And then you feel me, they suffering from the repercussions of shit you couldn't do and all those weak ass rules they had, like Reggie Bush having to get his fucking Heisman Trophy taken because of him supposedly taking money or doing some shit.
All right, look, I know we gotta wrap up soon, but before we do, I got a question. Have you ever had your jewelry stolen? Or have you ever stolen some jewelry?
So you the police. So he the police, y'all.
Well, maybe the first one.
Have I ever had some jewelry stolen?
Or anything stolen, really?
I'm trying to think. Yeah.
You would be the one to get the chains back, probably, right? That was your detail.
I mean, at one point in my life, but I got some shit stolen from me before. At a hotel room. Yeah. Those hotel rooms is crazy.
By the cleaners?
I don't know who it be. It gotta be them though.
Like,
take my money.
But are you the type to put shit in the safe at the hotel room?
I'm the type of nigga right now, yeah. I put my passport in the safe. Yeah. I put my passport, whatever little things I got in the safe. You feel me? Write a little note like, look, check this out. I'm already knowing.
I don't trust. It's fucked up, but I don't trust the players.
Don't touch this. Don't put nothing in here. But for sure, my money. Yeah, for sure, my money. I think a computer. Oh yeah, and flying. They love to take your bag.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Really? So they love that. They love that.
I just did an interview with Keem, and he used to work for TSA, and he was saying like the dudes from underneath the cargo, they'll.
He's like, we're going through shit.
Yeah, they going through shit.
Oh,
I didn't know they were going through shit like that.
I did not either.
But guess what? The new thing is I put my air tag in my bag. You feel me? And if it's a crazy bag, I put 2 air tags in that motherfucker.
Oh, so you're saying they're stealing the whole bag?
Oh, they gonna take they'll take the whole bag. And if it's some crazy shit too, like I put my air tag in there, you know what I'm saying, where I feel like it's some crazy shit. Everything is in like Ziploc bags and little bags now. Shit just not folded in there now. So if you take my whole bag, I'm coming to get you.
You're talking to the airlines like, nah, it shows my shit is right.
If you take the expensive bag where I feel like I needed this, nigga, I'm coming to get you. Yeah, like, and the people there can't tell me like my bag's not there now.
Yeah.
So I'm looking on my shit. As soon as I land, I'm like, okay,
my bag is on the way to.
Bag's here. Feel me? You can go to the little desk and they be like, oh, your bag not here. I'm like, oh, no.
No, it's
my
here.
My bag is here, right there. Because I can go right down to this little thing and get my shit if I have to.
It's in someone's trunk and shit. Or,
like, it's on the move right now.
Yeah, it's on the move. It's moving down the lane right there.
Put an air tag on the chain.
For real, bro.
No, they're talking about
air
that.
tags
like
and baggage is the number one thing right now. If you traveling, put your air tag in there. You feel me? Buy them. They come too.
Plus, I feel like you're better living on the luggage. So it's like my bag is like a one from Ross. You know what I'm saying? Like a Louis Vuitton bag is like
mine is. I got one from Cabo grocery store.
Yep. I got my shit from the Hawaii Ross when I was out there.
Man. God, my bag broke. I would have had to buy another bag. Well, I don't care about that shit. I don't care, dog, no more, bro. I don't care about the nice luggage with the whole man, whatever, bro. But my stuff in there be pretty cool. So if you take a couple Jordans and all of that shit, like you be upset. Like the homie when we used to travel with all his shoes.
Oh yeah, that's sick.
He had a bag for his shoes and he had a bag for his and he lost the bag with his shoes. He was
nasty.
sick for 2 days. I said, why did you do that? We only here for 3 to 4 days. Why?
I feel like I used to travel like that because like sometimes I don't know what I want to wear. Yeah, it's just like I don't know what I want to put together, but I gotta have the option to put different shit together.
You can't do that no more. I learned.
I'm not gonna bring the whole thing, but I might bring half the shoes. Bro, like I'm gonna bring.
Put your outfits together, and this is what I'm wearing. 2 shoes to every outfit.
Really? But what if you get out there and the weather totally different than what you thought it was? It's raining now.
I'm gonna buy something out there.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go all wherever I'm at.
That's probably the move too. You pack light, buy some shit out there, and then, you know. You bring it back.
Get your boxers going. Get your socks
Skims.
Going.
Buy Skims.
Yeah, get that going. You have a lot of that because you never know. And then your under t-shirts, basketball shorts, but everything, your outfits, you gotta pack light. You can't be just
bringing the whole wardrobe.
What? I used to do that too. Big ass bag like this big.
Oh, I'm about to be fly out here.
57 pounds.
Yeah. That shit crazy. All you really need is like a carry-on, homie, like a nice carry-on or something. Like, just buy wherever you at, dog. Nice fresh tee, cool pants. Get out of there, man.
Definitely, man. Well, shit. We appreciate you coming on the pod. Shout out to.
Wait. Before we head out, I want to get your take on some quick sports takes. How you feeling on your 49ers? Lost 3 in a row.
Who is this nigga?
he's a pseudo Niners fan too.
Okay, you a 49er fan?
I grew up one, but I'm just a sports fan.
Okay, man. 3 in a row is not good for any football team.
Brock Purdy looking.
Brock Purdy
shaky?
looks no. One of our losses was due to Christian McCaffrey fumbling at the goal line. You feel me? That was from one of our losses.
First loss was the field goal. That
one
was
of our,
tough.
and then another one of our losses, field goal. Another one of our losses was with Debo. He got hurt. Christian McCaffrey, he got hurt. They acting like it's just all on Brock Purdy. It's not, but they always gonna put it on the quarterback. Our last game was definitely due to Brock Purdy throwing a fucking interception right there. 5 yards, you know what I'm saying, to go. We could have scored. It'd have been good. Yeah, he threw 2. After that first one, it was over with. Like, you just start getting shaky. Yeah. People all in your ear. He probably like, fuck, he just throwing it now. Like, but he just got to be calm, be cool. Like, he was the last person in the draft.
He's hella young still.
Yeah, he's still young,
he was a rookie last year. I feel like he's played. Like, he's had a couple bad games, you know what I mean? It's like under a microscope it looks bad, but I feel like as a whole he looks a lot better than a lot of other quarterbacks. You know,
coming off a 12-game winning streak.
Yeah,
you feel me? Like, he's crazy. He just won 5 straight before losing 3 straight. Mm-hmm. Like, and we running through shit. So it's just not like he's a terrible quarterback. They just want to see how he is under pressure. And right now, that last game with him under pressure, like he made a few mistakes and he couldn't get back.
Yeah.
And you know, all the great quarterbacks kind of like get back and come back from the last second. So, you know,
well, he's good. He's just no Jalen Hurts, you know.
He's good, yeah. I mean, Jalen Hurts is disgusting, but it's all good.
Wait, how did all these LA guys become fans of the 49ers though? Is this some street shit or is it just like some real fan shit?
Jerry Rice, it's just a swag.
Okay.
Jerry Rice, Deion Sanders, like come on, Joe Montana, Steve Young. It's just too much swag over
Raiders
here.
fans too, right? Some
some are Raiders fans, but you know,
but I'm saying they have a whole fucking conglomerate of 49ers fans these are all LA dudes. It's like why like you would expect them to be some Rams fans.
LA, because it's a California team, and who you gonna pick?
They didn't have LA yet, too. Rams just became a LA.
The Rams were in St. Louis.
So there was no LA football team.
Nah, there was the San Diego Chargers.
Oh yeah,
that was as close as they got.
Yeah,
because
might as well go 49ers.
49ers is a good one to.
All right, another sports topic. You got another one? But I
Lakers.
got one.
Are you Lakers fan?
Love the Lakers.
Are you worried?
AD lost his damn mind. I am worried about the Lakers.
Clippers?
Yeah, we gonna move into the Clippers. Let's talk about the Lakers. The Lakers. We working on my boy LeBron minutes, and we working on my boy LeBron minutes.
Load management. We gotta put this team on AD's back, and that's not looking good for me.
His back is made of glass.
Yeah,
He's ready
and the system that we were running, I don't know what the coach system is. It's not working for all the players that we have, and we have a strong.
Yeah, I was like
y'all
made some moves in the offseason.
We made a lot of strong moves, and it seems like the players can't like transition into it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just something there that's missing. Do with coaching, you know what I mean? But still, like in those last minutes, if I gotta put the team back on the team on AD's back, that's out. I mean, I'm scared. He is made of glass, and I'm just scared. It's too many injuries. He's not playing up to par. Like him not scoring a point. Or not even shooting or nothing in the fourth quarter is in the second half is unacceptable.
Crazy.
That is unacceptable, dog. You just got 40-60 million extension? You're supposed to be out there killing yourself.
No,
what? If a nigga gave me 60 million,
I'm out there off.
I'll be out there going crazy
with a chain on and everything.
They have to piss test me.
Wait, what?
Cause they'll think I'm on drugs.
They did that to Damian Lillard.
Oh, for
After
real?
he scored 71. They drug tested him.
Got a drug test me.
Random drug test. We gonna need a.
Yeah, you doing too much. You taking the performance drugs. You doing too much. You doing too much, bruh. Like, come on, bro. Like, he got to get it together. I think after he won that first championship in the bubble, he got married. He got way too comfortable.
That's all he
chilling.
needs,
He extension. He got millions. House booming. Kids good. I can quit this shit right now.
He's like, I don't need this.
I don't need this shit. That's why I think his mind is at mentally.
I don't even think
feel me?
LeBron's even in championship mode either.
I feel
he's
like
waiting for one of his
to
sons.
He's
play
waiting
with his
for his
sons.
sons.
Either Bronny or
that's it. Yeah, he ain't in the championship mode.
He said he's trying to play with both of them.
He ain't in championship mode. But if y'all was in championship mode, I fuck with y'all. But they not. They ain't there mentally. Ain't nobody on the team mentally there.
Austin Reeves is gonna carry.
Nah, they not there.
I feel like they brought in the pieces to where it's like
they got the pieces.
They have to do that like kind of role player carry. Like, all right, Austin Reeves will have a game, or Gabe Vincent will have a game, or like
Gabe Vincent is playing terrible.
Yeah, it hasn't looked like Miami Heat Gabe Vincent. But I feel like it's their first year. I feel like if they buy into the coaching system and they figure that out, it could work out like that. But I feel like being on the team with LeBron, it makes it kind of hard to like take over in a sense, you know what I mean, or like play with that same confidence that you played with when you didn't have a LeBron James type player on your team.
Fuck
like,
LeBron. That's what your mentality.
You have to have that
mentality.
when you're on the court with him. You kind of have to play. I feel like that's why Austin Reeves looks so good, because there was some of those like, nah, I'm gonna look off LeBron sometimes because I got this.
I
You know,
passing the ball to you.
it's like, nah, I'm a bucket
Shoot
too.
the three. Yeah, like
You know?
That's
you
what
finna
Reeves
make
be
it.
doing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you kind of have to. I feel like that's the only way you're gonna kind of make LeBron better in these situations where he's not having to take over the game.
Make yourself trustworthy, my boy.
Yeah, because it's like now it's like, oh, game's on the line, double LeBron, it's over with. You know, make somebody else beat us. You know,
Yeah, make somebody else beat us. We ain't gonna give it to AD. You don't want it.
Yes.
All right, Clippers.
Clippers
They just got James Harden.
looks great on
Really?
paper.
You didn't know?
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't.
Yeah, they
I
just
knew.
Yeah,
He doesn't
I
be
knew-
on Instagram either like that.
Nah.
Four,
not
they got
really.
4 LA natives now on the LA Clippers. Cause
Yeah, James Harden's been from the dirt.
Oh, and that's your boy is security, right?
Yep, back out here.
So you're gonna be at those games or what?
He got a box.
Yep. But I wouldn't even want to do them like they come right in asking for tickets and doing all that.
No,
Yeah,
it's
they gotta
probably crazy now.
Yeah, you gotta pay attention to what's going on, my boy, because they on your. I think this is James Harden last little leg. After
think?
this, what? You can't keep getting traded all across the league, and then you feel me like now. So it's a money thing, or like
It was like a.
it's like a player.
Respect, or like he felt disrespected by the owner or whatever. Like he took less money the year before, and he was promised that he was gonna get paid this year or whatever, and then the owner kind of like. They didn't restructure his deal or something like that, so then he was up in arms, and then.
But you can't go out and be like, yeah, fuck the owner and fuck the coach. That's what we were just talking about,
Yeah,
where they
he
kind of
actually
have to
kinda-
be kind of formal in a sense, and then it leaves a bad taste in everybody's mouth. Because at that point, it's just like, what if he come over here and do that to me?
Yeah, other organizations are
You know
like,
what I mean?
I
The
don't
organizations is kind of like wary about what's going on with you, so you can't do that. But that's what I'm saying. Like he on his last leg, so if you ain't playing great, or if you don't have like good team camaraderie coming out this thing, like they're gonna know. They're asking, like, so how was he as a player? How was he in the locker room? How
Right.
was he? So if they be like, man, he's an asshole. Well, you finna get what you got. Fuck him. A lot of people probably gonna like, nah, hell no. And we all getting older.
Yeah, honestly, I was
Yeah.
gonna say I think it's the last leg for all of them.
Yeah, we're
all
getting
over-
older.
They're all
PG
around
and
35.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's pretty old.
That's crazy. And especially in basketball years, though.
Yeah, I'm like, for
In
sure.
basketball years,
With
they
the type
probably
of
only
talent,
got a couple more
I was
years.
like, with the
Yeah.
type of talent that's coming in the league, it's kind of nuts.
But it looks good on paper. But if the chemistry is well, we can all forget about it.
So you
It's
think
just
they'd be
too-
better than the Lakers? Like you think
They gonna be better than
Oh, yeah,
everybody.
they're shitting on the Lakers.
People are going to Clippers
if Paul
games then?
George is playing to his full potential, Kawhi Leonard is playing championship Kawhi Leonard basketball. We got them healthy. We got James Harden. He can pass this nigga the ball. I don't give a fuck what he got going on. He ISO'd out the game. Whatever he doing, he's a bucket.
Yeah.
Like if we got these, if you got Russell Westbrook coming down, like bruh, like he's.
So you don't
man,
think there's anybody contending with a healthy Clippers team?
if a healthy Clippers team has that glue that they need to get, because you gotta have that. You gotta
Yeah.
be playing with each other. It's just
Yeah.
kind of like, damn, who said that from the Warriors? Draymond. Draymond just said that. He was like, I don't give a fuck what it looked like on paper. Y'all ain't been together that long.
Yeah.
We gonna run past
That
y'all.
chemistry has
Yeah,
to
the
be
chemistry has to be there. The chemistry has to be locked in, or it's just not gonna be good at all. Let's see how it looks on the court. See how they run. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? It'll be. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's good.
I think it's an ideal situation, especially because it's like this is like the Clippers' last hurrah, and then what in like 2-3 years they got the new the new stadium
2025.
I think that's
2025 they move
next
in.
season
I think so. Yeah.
or
'cause
next season.
they're
next-
building it.
Next
They
season,
already got like the skeleton of it up right by SoFi.
So next year they start like doing events there. So 2025 they move in.
See, they might
And having 4 of them in 2025
They all might
to
be
sell,
out of there, though.
but you hell no.
they all gonna be like 30, 36, 37.
But
at that
imagine you
point.
got to sell tickets to your new arena, and all 4 of them are still there, but they still not getting paid like super crazy. But you
Veteran
just need the
minimums.
names.
Yeah.
Because if you trade them, who the fuck we trading them for? And you got to sell out.
Pennies.
You're getting picks.
Yeah, like, and
You're
you got
not
to sell
getting-
out this new arena. He need to get his money back.
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, I
I'm
feel like
looking to
just
see
with-
them there to 2025, dog.
Yeah, it's only a season and a half.
I could see them staying there.
I can see. I need to see them stay there, bruh. I'm looking to see them stay. And you know, Bomber, he got the chili. He gonna give it to you.
He got that tech money.
Yeah, he got the money. He gonna give it to you.
Well, we should all go to a game soon.
Let's do it.
I would love
That'd
to.
be fun.
You know what I'm
That'd be
saying?
fun.
The homie worked for the Clippers. And
Yeah, the
then-
homie works
and
for
then-
James Harden.
And the homie works for James Harden. Yeah, the homie worked for James Harden. You know what I'm saying? And shout out Prize Picks too, man. Use my code BOF. You know what I'm saying? But your deposit, don't worry about nothing.
Paul George got the same Price Picks sponsor too on his podcast.
For real?
Yeah.
Well, let's go,
So
man.
you damn near like Paul George.
Yeah, damn near Paul George.
Got him.
Yeah, man. We
Appreciate you,
gotta finish this, wrap it up. But yeah, thank you for pulling up always.
Facts.
Yeah, man.
Shout out back on Fig. Shame on you. We got the sports show now. Spotify, T-Rail Radio.
Going up.
Doing it up.
Sorts of...
Don't get burnt out, man. Take a break.
T-Rail Radio is a thing, man. Yeah, maybe y'all may come through and come chop it up with me, play some music. Tell the DJs what to play, man.
Well, we'd love
Shit
that.
up there,
Or
man.
yeah, if you ever need like a feeling, like I'll just be the T-Rail disguise, you know, like
He looks like a younger version of you.
Your doppelganger clone. They'll be like, damn it.
Yeah, I
is
got
that
hair on my face. That's why if I had a haircut,
Or
I
see,
look
if I
way
grow my
younger than
goatee,
him.
if I grow out
I
my
look way
goatee,
younger than you if I had a haircut.
stop.
Bro, you look old. It's okay.
Hey, I'm not opposed to looking old. You know what I mean? Like I actually like embrace.
So you want to look old?
Not that I want to look old, but I'm embracing me getting older. You know what I mean?
That
Like,
sound like a nigga that ain't got no girlfriend.
Hey, you should try to embrace it, man. Like, comment, subscribe. We
like,
out.
comment,
Bow,
subscribe,
bow.
get up out of here.
we out.